Hello my Sparks and Starlings. Today we're going to be going over Sketchbook, Tours, and Redraws Part 3. And I have with me our guest star, Book 3. My very first drawing in it. So this is 2016 to maybe 2017 or maybe just 2016. I'm not entirely sure. This drawing I really like. I put a lot of effort and little details into it. Kind of similar to the Peacock series that I did. I don't understand this one. Ooh, some Princess Leia Star Wars fan art. Starfish. I like it. Similar to the other drawing. Different perspective though. Speaking of this to this, I can't wait till I redraw one of these drawings. I still do not know what to redraw though. Yeah, I'm excited though. Here we have some doodles and tic-tac-toe. It's kind of a funny story because the tic-tac-toe was actually me trying to copy a tic-tac-toe in a movie, a cartoon movie. Two of the characters have been playing tic-tac-toe and I was trying to copy what moves they made and stuff like that. Here we have another one. And another one. Oh, I guess I figured it out. Hopefully, I don't know. Ooh. The attempt at drawing a dog. Ooh, I like that dog. Oh, it's cute. Here we have some monkeys in a tree by a bird nest, and there's two birds. It's funny, the birds are kind of copies of each other. They're facing the same direction, and they're drawn from the same perspective. Oh yeah, my dad helped me figure out what to call this foxadoodle. I was gonna call it foxacadoodle, but I guess I don't know how to spell that, so foxadoodle is a lot easier. Here I have a story idea, comic thing about a girl named Sarah, apparently, who gets lost in Mexico when she was trying to visit some of her family members or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, I don't quite remember. Just for funsies, let's go and let's read this comic. Okay. The context is that they're at home. The mother is speaking. We are going to Mexico to see family. We are also bringing the tent so you can sleep outside if you want to and for fun. We are going to bring some swimming stuff so you can swim in the swimming pool. Ta-da. But anyways, eventually Sarah gets help, of course, by this finding refuge or finding rescue organization in Mexico that's supposed to help little lost children. Here we have a dog on logs, apparently. Another short poem of sorts by yours truly. Also a foxadoodle that was kind of drawn and then erased. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can kind of tell. And then we have that scribble technique again, where you like scribble on a piece of paper and then try to find a shape or an image or something. Apparently I found a heart of sorts. Here we have a copy of the dog on the logs, although now it's like a wiener dog, but he's standing on a box. Then we have that scribble technique again. Here's one of the redraws I do later. It's like a ninja dog. This might be the first sketches I have ever done of Katie. I think I remember doing this at a friend's house, and I think this was like the first time I drew her, but I'm not entirely sure. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is, because yeah, I remember looking at the reference photo and being like trying to copy all the little shapes in a mountain lion and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the first drawing of Katie I've ever done. Isn't that cool? And I know some of you who have watched the other videos are probably confused because you've seen pictures of her before, but those other pictures were obviously what would have been done like after this one. I had a lot of like switching back and forth between sketchbooks and all that crazy stuff. Here we have some drawings I did at church one Wednesday night, I think it was. Here we have a little ballerina inspired by this lovely poster that is hanging up on the wall. Here we have some drawings I did of like somebody in a bunny costume and some drawings of myself, trying to figure out how to draw myself as a cartoon character. Here we have, I believe this was inspired by the worship screen, what was playing on the worship screen at church one day. Like, there's probably a view of like a mountains or maybe a guy with his arms up. So I drew something inspired by that. Oh yes, but what about Job? Our pastor was going over the book of Job during this. I think this is supposed to be a representation of what heaven is supposed to look like. Yeah, because it's like the tree, then living waters. I'm not entirely sure. I know there's a verse in the Bible where there's something about a tree and streams come off of it. I believe it's Revelations. But then we have somebody riding a dolphin and a giraffe and just very peaceful kind of drawing. Here we have a unicorn. Oh, I have something I can show you. So we had a school assignment where we were supposed to write a book based off kind of, well, more of inspired by Mr. Kipling, who also did the Jungle Book. He wrote this book about how animals got their spots or how the elephant got its trunk, just funny little stories. And so we were supposed to write a story kind of similar to that. So mine is how the narwhal got its horn. Just ignore the tail part. That was a mistype. Okay, so apparently it's story time. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna try to read this as nice as I can. At supper time on the magical shores of Greenland, in the true blue brew of crystal clear waters that you once knew, there was a surprisingly big whale. You might ask why he is so big, and I will tell you, my friends, that he has a very bad habit of overeating. Once the pale male whale ate an entire school of silvery, shiny fish. While he was swimming on this particular warm night, he was in search of company. Beside the silvery fish he ate, on the shores he saw unicolor, unified, unbelievable unicorns having a celebration. With a whoop and a holler, the unicorn party began. As the pale male whale watched, he became instantaneously, insanely jealous of their dazzling white horns. It made him wonder if he could have one himself. Noticing him, the unicorns began to laugh and boast about their white, wondrous horns. It made the whale angry as his stomach growled with tremendous hunger. What if I eat one? Would they stop gloating in their white glory? Entering the crystal clear shores, the unicorns started their nightly swim, forgetting the growling stomach of a very hungry whale. The whale, being outrageously hungry, swam up to one of the unicorns and ate it. With a snap and a gulp, down went the unicorn. Oops, the horn got stuck in his throat, and with a cough and a gag, the horn shot through his throat to his mouth. In surprise, the whale's tongue pushed the horn straight through his head. It was like a painful crown on his forehead. He said to himself, "This is far worse than their gloating. Why did I eat it? I could have just swam away. I don't want to be a unicorn." The unicorn, seeing the scorned horned whale, ran away. In their despair and guilt over gloating, they dropped their horns and never wore them again. From that day forward, they called themselves horses, choosing a life of simplicity over gloating glamour. "Hello, Miss Unicorn. Actually, it's Miss Horse." "Horse," said he. Unicorn has been crossed out. And then they're trying to sell horns because everybody's like, I don't want a horn anymore. The whale stopped overeating, resigned to a life of a horn. He became known as the narwhal, rarely seen today because of his shame for eating out of gluttonous jealousy. So cool. And there we have the end, and then we have Peekaboo, the company that we used to make this wonderful book. It's a really good company. I kind of want to, like, if I made a book again, it'd be kind of fun to use that company again. Yep. So anyway, So anyways, that being said, I believe this drawing of a unicorn was supposed to be some kind of concept art for the book, I'm guessing, or was inspired by the book, or I don't know, I'm just guessing. I drew it around the same time as the book and stuff, so that's why I'm showing the book, and that's what made me think of the book. And here we have Jesus on the donkey with the palms. Here we have a frog eating as many flies as he can. Oh no. Don't be gluttonous like the narwhal, or else you'll sprout wings or something. That'd be kind of cool though, flying frogs. Yeah, maybe I should draw that. Maybe that should be the redraw. And this, oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't know if you've heard of this show, but there's this show called Christy. And I was at my grandparents' house, and we would watch it a lot. And then I came up with this character called Christy the Cop. Here we have the first original drawing of Katie as a human, I believe. Ta-da! I drew it so tiny though. Why did I draw it so tiny? Like, look, she's so tiny. Here I have more realistic drawings of myself. Yep. Oh my gosh, do you remember that Pigman thing from Sketchbook number 1? He's back. He's back to haunt my sketchbooks. And he's back again and back again and back again. What the heck? Here we have some lovely Minecraft art with Jesus Loves You, because those totally correlate to each other, for sure, for sure. So, here we have Katie again, with trying to figure out what kind of style I liked her drawn in, I suppose, or what kind of, I wanted her to have more of like a tough ninja look, so I was like, I'm gonna add some scars or something. So, ta-da. Let me know in the comments which one you liked better though, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm really curious. This is an ad, just kidding. Ninja done, don't know what that means, but Katie the Mountain Lion Princess. That's the end of the sentence, apparently. Okay. Oh, I guess I discovered which one I liked best. Although I haven't drawn her like this ever. Like, really never, except for those, like, 2 times, the concept art, and then this. So, that obviously didn't continue at all. Here we have some, music lyrics that I've written. It does rhyme, so we've got that going for us. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to sing it because I don't remember how it's supposed to go, or if there was ever like a tune or melody that went with it in the first place. But there you go, yours truly wrote a little song lyric. Here we have Katie drawn from the side. What in the world is happening to her nose? It's like not even there, not even there, kind of there, kind of there. This girl needs some help. Okay, here are some old redraws. Ta-da. So we got the dog on logs. We've got this character redrawn on this page, right here. Here we have Christy the Cop redrawn. And last but not least, we have Katie and Katie as a human. And there are the 2 Katie drawings. The first one I've ever done, and then probably the most recent drawing of her, actually. Okay, so I really like this scene, so I think I shall redraw it. Okay, I finished redrawing it. I kind of changed some things, and I wasn't sure if this guy is in the box or outside of the box. I think I remember thinking that he's outside of the box when I drew it, but apparently he's in the box in this version. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you have a scrumdiddly stellar day.